Which of the following article does not come under DPSP? DPSP हमर कोड करना 12 ରୁ 35 सॉरी DPSP हमर होची 36 ରୁ 51 तो हमर कोडा आसुनी आर्टिकल 32 टा आसुनी जोटा कि हम सिटीजन अंडर पळे आसी द मैक्सिमम स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ राज्यसभा इज केते मैक्सिमम स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ राज्यसभा 250 then which of the following article of the Indian constitution declares untouchability abolished and treats it practice article 17 होची हमर untouchability ऊपर अछि which neighboring country shares the shortest land border Afghanistan जोटा कि लद्दाख से तो शेयर करूची which of the following best explains why southern India is warmer than northern India because it lies closer to the equator. What was the name of the cyclonic storm that caused significant damage in Odisha, particularly in the coastal areas in 2019? 2019 रे हमर आसीतला फनी. Make in India was launched towards renewed focus on manufacturing. Manufacturing ऊपर तार main focus रोची जोटा कि Make in India. Which of the following was an Odia newspaper started in 1919? The समाज जोटा कि हमर कटक रे अछि. गोपबंधु दास द्वारा स्टार्ट हेतला. Which of the following island groups lies to the west of the Indian mainland? Indian mainland ro west को अछि लक्षद्वीप and right को अछि west को अछि लक्षद्वीप and east को अछि अंडमान and निकोबार island. In the 2025 Delhi Assembly elections, which of the following correctly describes the outcomes? हमर बीजेपी विन कला ता माने बीजेपी मैक्सिमम सीट रखिथिबो एवं आम आदमी पार्टी कम रखिथिबो. एठी आम आदमी पार्टी अधिक रखिछि बीजेपी कम रखिछि भूल. कांग्रेस ओन भूल. बीजेपी एंड आम आदमी बोथ ना केवल बीजेपी विन करछ तो बीजेपी आंसर. A state legislature in India can be unicameral or bicameral. Which of the following state has low precipitation? वर्षा सबुठु कम कोठी हमर लद्दाख एंड राजस्थान तो आंसर होछि राजस्थान. The Svetambaras section of Jainism distinguished by wearing which colored clothes? White color. Svetambar माने white color clothes पिंदंती. Which fundamental right is available to both citizens of Indian and foreigners? Right to equality before law, Article 14. Which movement in Bengal influenced Odia leaders to promote Swadesh and Odisha? Partition of Bengal agitation in 1905. Fundamental duties in the Constitution of India were inspired from which countries? Na Russia, USSR ठारू आसीतला. The Great Himalayas of India is also known as Great Himalaya को हिमाद्री बोली कहते हैं. The Green Revolution was associated with which of the following sectors? Green Revolution primary sector by agricultural sector ऊपर associated अछि. Who among the following became the chairman of Indian Space Research Organization in January? V. Narayanan. Which of the following river is not a part of the Hex-deltaic region in Odisha? Krishna River is not the Hex-deltaic region. How many times Muhammad Ghazni invaded India between 1000 to 1026? 17 times. Which article of the Constitution of India gives the right to constitutional remedies? Article 32. जोटा कि सोल ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बोली कह जाउची. हार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कहउछन डॉक्टर बी आर अंबेडकर को हेड बोली हार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कहछन. Which of the following scheme was co-branded with the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri and Jan Arogya Yojana during its launch by Odisha government in April 2025? तडा गोपबंधु जन आरोग्य योजना. As for the SDI framework, life expectancy of birth is classified under which dimension? It about health. Which of the following state has a bicameral legislature? It answer Uttar Pradesh. In which of the following years did the non-cooperation movement start? Non-cooperation movement started in 1920 and end in 1922 1922 February masare. Which constitutional amendment gave constitutional status to Panchayat Raj? 73rd constitutional amendment. What is the primary goal of the new rules of Tatkal tickets booking that were set in June 2025? To curb fraud and unfair bookings. Tropical evergreen forests are found in which of the following union territory of India? जोटे कि rainfall around 200 cm रो अधिक होता है. सेठी अंडमान एंड निकोबार लद्दाख तो केबे चांस ही नहीं. सेठी तो वर्षा ही हो नहीं. In which state are the famous Gir forest located? Gir forest Gujarat रे अछि. The governor who has all the executive powers of the state vested in him shall hand over his resignation from the post addressed to who among the following? President of India. सबुतिक executive power तांका नारी अछि. What is the name of the Brahmaputra river in the southern Tibetan region? Southern Tibetan ने कौन जानते हैं? Sangpo. The Green Revolution in India was initially focused on increasing the production of which following crops? Green Revolution ने wheat and rice ऊपर बेसी नजर दिया जितला. As for 2011 census, which district in Odisha has the highest level of urbanization? Khurda. Who appoints the member of the State Public Service Commission? State Public Service Commission माननको गवर्नर ही अपॉइंट करथांती. Which major transport infrastructure project approved in 2025 aims to reduce congestion between Cuttack and Bhubaneswar and improve connectivity? 6-lane capital region ring road. Which river system enters India in Arunachal Pradesh through a gorge? एटा होची ब्रह्मपुत्र river. The Montagu Chelmsford reform was implemented through which act? Our Government of India Act 1919 अनुसार Montagu Chelmsford reform इतला. Which of the following is recognized by the Union Budget 2025-26 as important technology to transform India's education system? एटा होची AI based learning tools. Which of the following bodies conducts the elections of the local government in India? Local government in India रे की करना State Election Commission. Which of the following is a major benefit of globalization for India? Major benefit कौन होना globalization? Greater opportunities for trade and investment. The east coastal plain extends from the Ganga Delta in the north to which place in the south? हमारा coastal plain टा basically Ganga Delta रू start है कि हमारा कन्याकुमारी पर्यंत जाइए. Who can suspend fundamental rights during an emergency? During an emergency केवल president ही suspend करी परिवे हमारा fundamental rights को. World Environmental Day, World Environment Day 5 जून को कुहा जाए. Which of the following terms is associated with opening of economy to the world? Total world को opening of economy ठाबो globalization. Who among the following advises the president of the appointments of Council of Ministers in India? ठाबो Prime Minister of India. Who has the power to make laws for union territories without legislature? एटा भी आंसर होगा the President of India. केवल प्रेसिडेंट पाखरे ही से पावर अछि. Which government initiative was launched to achieve universal sanitation coverage and eliminate open defecation in India? Defecation in India एटा बा स्वच्छ भारत अभियान. Universal sanitation coverage तो एटा स्वच्छ भारत अभियान आंसर. Globalization refers to describing the growing interdependence of the world's economics. Describing the growing interdependence of the world's economics is globalization. Ratcliffe Line is a line dividing India and Pakistan. With which of the following countries does India share its eastern boundary? Eastern land boundary कहाँ से तो share करती Myanmar and Bangladesh. Which of the following reflects the economic well-being citizens and contributes directly to human development in India? एटा होची per capita income. India's land boundary in the northwest is shared with which of the following countries? हमारा northwest boundary हमारा basically पाकिस्तान से तो हिची एवं अफगानिस्तान से तो हिची. UTs, Union Territories with legislature have powers similar to state legislatures. The Bhakra Nangal Dam is situated on Satluj River. Which article of the Constitution of India provides to the right of constitutional remedies? Article 32. बहुत important. Which island group lies close to the Malabar coast of Kerala? Kerala side को लगी ची हमारा Lakshadweep Island. How long is tenure of municipality as per 74th amendment? 5 years which तंगर tenure. What is the basic objective of Utkal Union Conference? Utkal Union Conference रो basic objective कौन लाना? To merge all Odia speaking tracts into one province. आज मैं इतनी था. Next session में आउ किसी 2000 सेक्शन में आउ किसी क्वेश्चंस करिवा.